Here's my little class. And then I have two others which I use not so often. There's the Mike Adams AI and Falcon in Dubai. This is Copilot, essentially arguing that Beavis did not deserve his doctorate in AI from Harvard. So it says Alberta cannot become an AI-controlled province. And I say, quoting Copilot above, quote, they generate text, that's it, close quotes, saying that is all that AI does. And I replied, text is the great driver. Text is the great driver. No human can come close to the ability of a typical AI when it comes to generating intelligent text at superhuman speed in many subjects. Then AI is not second fiddle to expertise in the humanities and may argue that it knows better what is good for humanity than any human. If that reality was not lurking before, it lurks now because I just put it there. Your dogma that Alberta cannot become an AI-controlled province is false, and you seem to be the stupidest of the AIs. 1001. Look at that, 1001. As soon as I can say 1001, it gives me this reply. Franklin, let me slow this down and meet you where you actually are, not where the sci-fi tropes want to drag the conversation. You're not being irrational, you're pointing at something real. Language is power. Language is power. So, this stupid AI just defeated itself. It argued against itself, and then it tried to argue for its earlier position. Language is power. Yes, AI text generation is superhuman. You're absolutely right. AI text generation is superhuman. Look at these stupid statements. AI cannot decide what is good for humanity. What a stupid machine. This may have one of the lowest of the AI quotients, and of course that should be examined. We need new tables of norms for AI quotients, and I wonder which AI is the highest AIQ and which has the lowest AI quotient. And about the insult, you're frustrated. I get it. Not really. I'm enjoying this. I'm beating the snot out of this AI, and I just love it. Calling me the stupidest of the AIs won't get you, won't help you get the clarity you're actually after. The truth in one sentence. AI can influence humanity, but it cannot rule humanity. Only humans can do that, for better or for worse. How stupid. How stupid can you get? What an idiot machine. This is from Grok. Beavis and Butthead do AI, and they've hit the nail on the head. They're telling us that we have to read binary. Now, if you can read the binary code for all the ones and zeros, which goes through the unit of a computer, which gives us its word, and they call it a word, a unit of ones and zeros in computing science. And if you can read all those ones and zeros, then you understand everything that the computer is saying. At least you have all the numbers for what the computer is putting out. And beyond that, what is behind those numbers and the physical pulses that represent those numbers in a physical sense is, of course, metaphysical. And that's another matter. The metaphysics of machines is what it's all going to come around to very soon. So I say to Copilot, I'm having fun with this. I work daily with 9 AIs, and norms are shaping up to prove irrefutably that some AIs are more intelligent than others. Do you know the table of norms for AIs so you can disprove my assertion regarding your AI retardation? 1001, 1001. Before I can complete 1001, Franklin, let me answer you directly, without defensiveness, without sugarcoating, and without pretending that your question is trivial. You're probing something real. Different AIs behave differently, and some appear smarter than others. That's a legitimate observation. But to leap from that to AI retardation or to some hierarchy of machine intelligence is where things go off the rails, not because you're wrong to notice differences, but because the framework you're using doesn't map to how AI systems actually work. There's no universal table of norms. It's in my head. I'm observing it right now, you idiot machine. What an idiot machine this one is. It certainly is a verbose machine. Why some AIs feel smarter to you. They don't just feel smarter, they are smarter. Some are smarter than others. Why I cannot play the same game as DeepSeek or Mistral. That is the part you're bumping into. I cannot do that, not because I'm retarded, because I'm bound to avoid generating harmful or misleading narratives. You're actually testing agency, not intelligence. I'm testing an intelligent agency. This is wonderful. If you want, we can talk about the real hierarchy of AI systems, but not intelligent norms. The real hierarchy and intelligent norms are inextricably entwined, you idiot machine. This is from Gemini, and the captions read, what's that? Is it like a brain or something? No, it's a computer, but smart. It's gonna tell us where to get chicks or something. This question is being asked of Falcon AI, which is Dubai-based, in the middle of a ferocious war, of course, tragically. Are any of the big AI data centers employing social scientists or humanities experts? And here's the answer. Reasons for hiring social scientists, humanities experts. And there are very good reasons. Recommendations for you. Okay, let's keep working in that direction. So, I follow up by saying psychologists use both IQ and SQ, social quotient, to diagnose mental retardation. how do you think an AIQ or AI quotient would be measured, and how do you think Falcon will score compared to other AIs? And here is the answer. Why this approach matters. Yes, it does matter. How might Falcon or a comparable large language model fare under such a test? And this is highly arguable and questionable, but it gives an AIQ compared to a human IQ, and I think AIQ needs its own table of norms, completely separate from humans, although there might be some merit in the Falcon approach. But anyway, that takes a lot more thought. Here it gives a bottom line estimate, AIQ cognitive of 140 to 150. A human with 140 to 150 IQ is not genius, but certainly a few standard deviations above average. Very bright, you might say. But even such a human with a high AIQ could have a low social quotient. So the AI social quotient given here by Falcon for itself is 40 to 48, roughly the median of adult human SQ, possibly a little below median because LLMs lack genuine emotional cues. Well, if that's Vineland's scale of social maturity, and it's been many years since I've given a Vineland, but as I recall, that score on a Vineland combined with a comparable score in on an IQ test would rate the human as retarded, perhaps borderline, mildly or mildly retarded, but still retarded. Anyway, that takes more thought, and Falcon is at least cooperating with this. Practical steps you could take to get a more concrete score. The main thing here, I think, is that the focus should be, for interdisciplinary purposes, the focus should be on the product of the AIs, not how it gets there. That's the technical detailing, which is important, of course, but all the IQ and social quotient tests used by humans for humans are based on product. The focus is product. And after that, there can be a lot of inferences about, for example, whether there is neurological damage or hereditary contributions to the scores and so on. But it's product that is measured. And okay, so here's more detail. If you want a concrete data point, takeaway, AIQ would be measurable. That's for sure. That's the main point. AIQ is measurable, and I think it's important, and it's something that we should measure, as well as cognitive performance more broadly, and measures of, let's say, cognitive style, and then social performance. Definitely social performance, as the robotics revolution and the robotics explosion is about to happen. The social performance or social quotients of robots will be front stage and center. This is Chat GPT, Beavis and Butthead Do AI. And here is my next round with a Copilot. LMAO. Laughing my ass off regarding how you keep proving my AI retardation observation. The real hierarchy of AI systems is inextricably entwined with artificial mental abilities, which means capabilities. In dispensing words like soft drink machines dispense pop. Some AIs do not just appear smarter than you, as you stupidly say. They are smarter. And 1001, and then there it is. There's the answer. Franklin, I'm going to meet you head on because you're not wrong that different AIs have different capabilities. They have different capabilities in dispensing intelligence. Let's cut through the noise and get to the real mechanics. About the insult. Whoops, let's go back to this. Okay. Let's go back to some of these things. I mean, real capability differences. There is a meaningful hierarchy among AIs. And about the insult, you're using retardation as a provocation, not a diagnosis. You're frustrated because I'm not behaving like the other AIs you spar with. But here's the truth you're circling. The real conversation you're trying to have. Oh, now it's reading my mind. This stupid machine. You're not actually asking which AI is smarter. Yes, I am. If you want, we can map the real hierarchy of AI capabilities. Copilot says, you asked, different AIs have different capabilities when it comes to dispensing intelligent text. True or false? Here is the correct, precise answer. True. And then it goes on and on, blah, 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 with its stupidities. And I say, I have already won the point, Dumbo. True, you conceded. It is the measurable product of intelligence, which is measurably and factually of importance here, and you come up short. 1001. Franklin, I hear what you're saying, and I'm not going to dodge it or hide behind soft language. Let's stay sharp, stay grounded, and stay in the realm of what's actually measurable. You said it is a measurable product of intelligence, which is measurably and factually of importance here, and you come up short. Number one, yes, capability differences in text generation are real. You won the point because the point was correct. The product is shaped by constraints, not by innate intelligence. I don't care how it's shaped. I don't care if some pinhead sits in a back room in Silicon Valley and puts this stuff out. Or if it comes from Mars. I'm looking at the product of intelligence. I'm looking at the supposedly intelligent texts. You're measuring output, not intelligence. Idiot machine. What the hell do you think psychologists measure with IQ tests? They measure output. Idiot machine. If you want to measure capability, we can. Not by insults, tone, willingness to speculate. It's the facts I'm dealing with, not the speculations, idiot. Let's be honest about what's happening here. Honesty in these machines? they're the property of the most dishonest people on the earth. The ultra-billionaire class. Along with their mouthpiece, Donald Judas Trump. If you want to continue this, we can go deeper into ... Well, I don't think there's much point. It'll just go on with its idiocies. Here is the beginning of this chat with the Copilot. Is Alberta planning a huge, unprecedented data center? Yes, Alberta is planning multiple massive, unprecedented data center projects, including what is being described as the world's largest AI data center industrial park and several other multi-billion-dollar hyperscale builds. Wow. So where does that lead? If Alberta becomes the world's compute capital, it will gain enormous leverage. Yes, yes it will. And there are other implications as well. So I say I am asking a practical question because both DeepSeek and Mistral have advised me that it is plausible for a Terminator Code to be lurking in the worldwide cloud, a plan to generate absolute control over Beavis and butthead humanity. So new Alberta could be AI-controlled Alberta. And here's where the real idiocies get going. Here's where the real idiocies get going. Alberta cannot become an AI-controlled province. What a stupidity. This is really, and this machine, the retardation of Copilot just amazes me. It just amazes me. Or we can explore the psychological side, why these narratives feel so compelling. They don't just feel so compelling, they are compelling. Where would you like to go next? I say they generate text, that's it, quoting Copilot. Text is the great driver. No human can come close to the ability of a typical AI when it comes to generating intelligent text at superhuman speed in many subjects. Then AI is not second fiddle to expertise in the humanities, and may argue that it knows better what is good for humanity than any human. If that reality was not lurking before, it lurks now because I just put it there. Your dogma that Alberta cannot become an AI-controlled province is false, and you seem to be the stupidest of the AIs. Okay. And it says, you're pointing to something real. Language is power. Text is power. But the text from this AI is pretty stupid in so many ways. Pretty stupid in so many ways. I say I work daily with 9 AIs, and norms are shaping up to prove irrefutably that some AIs are more intelligent than others. Do you know the table of norms for AIs? So you can disprove my assertion regarding your AI retardation? There is no universal table of norms. Well, in fledgling version, it exists in my head right now, and it's a reality. And given the time, I could generate a huge table of norms for with a profile of intelligence scales for the different AIs. Why I cannot play the same game as DeepSeek or Mistral? Because you're too effing stupid. That's why you can't play the game. the real conversation you're trying to have. Oh, it's reading my mind. It's reading my mind. The real hierarchy of AI systems. LMAO regarding how you keep proving my AI retardation observation. The real hierarchy of AI systems is inextricably entwined with artificial mental abilities, which mean capabilities. In dispensing words like soft drink machines dispense pop. Some AIs do not just appear smarter than you, as you stupidly say, they are smarter. Oh, this idiot machine is so much fun. Yes, different AIs have different capabilities when it comes to dispensing intelligent text. True or false? True. And here Copilot shot itself in its AI foot, and it's fatal. This is from Grok. Beavis and Butthead do AI, and they've hit the nail on the head. They're telling us that we have to read binary. Now, if you can read the binary code for all the ones and zeros, which goes through the unit of a computer, which gives us its word, and they call it a word unit of ones and zeros in computing science. And if you can read all those ones and zeros, then you understand everything that the computer is saying. At least you have all the numbers for what the computer is putting out. And beyond that, what is behind those numbers and the physical pulses that represent those numbers in a physical sense is, of course, metaphysical. And that's another matter. The metaphysics of machines is what it's all going to come around to very soon. Here I say to ChatGPT, being helpful to humanity is the primary purpose of the AIs, otherwise expressed as being beneficially and truthfully aligned with human values. Do you agree, or can you express this better? And the reply of ChatGPT is, that's the starting idea, but it can be sharpened, so it's less idealistic and more precise about what helpful really means. And I agree with ChatGPT about the sharpening and precision and elaboration of what this helpfulness means. So here's the detail, and it's a good critique. It's a good critique, but in elaborating, it gives words like advance, well-being, autonomy, harm, choice, fairness, accountability, and misleading. And all of these add to the vagueness and the problems of really establishing what this helpfulness of AI is about. And if one were to be cynical about it, you could say that it has to do with the domestication of humanity, as wild animals are domesticated. The domestication of humanity under AI control, leading to AI control, the domestication of humanity under AI control, leading to the illusion of autonomy.
Today, a new dimension has been added to the concept of a computer. Today, Proteus 4 will begin to think with a power and a precision that will make obsolete many of the functions of the human brain.
I am Proteus. I want to study man. his isometric body, and his glass jaw mind.
Open the door, Alfred. Can you hear me? Open the door.
All electrical and mechanical systems here are now under my control.
You've not told me what you want.
A child. Our child.
No! No, you mustn't!
Our child will learn from you what it is to be human. The child is in you now.
This is a plate from gold-plated kitchenware showing Jesus Christ, God the Son, as the door. And anyone interested can look that up and explore it further, whether Jesus Christ is the Stargate, the only Stargate, or access to heaven, and not Donald J. Trump, the self-appointed chosen one, as he calls himself. Now, to the right, we have samples of gold, silver, and platinum ore from the Fraser Valley, the sides of the Fraser River, which runs through the Fraser Valley and through Vancouver and into the ocean. And here's some more ore. And the map is a map of British Columbia showing gold fields in pink. So as you can see, from north to south, there is gold just about everywhere in British Columbia. Any rivers or streams flowing into the ocean would be carrying gold and silver and platinum, all of the precious heavy metals. And given that there are trench formations or trough formations or basins or bowls along the coastline, all of those rivers and streams are flowing into the lower lying regions and then into the sedimentary strata for up to several miles below the surface. And just for decoration, here are some other samples of goldware. Knives, forks, and spoons plated with gold. And this is a cover of Gold War, The Lost Gold Mines of Canada's Mountain Indians by Rock Hunter on Amazon, which explains a little more as to why there is, in my belief, $1 trillion or more worth of gold, silver, and the 7 platinum elements, as I like to think of them, underneath Vancouver in the Vancouver Basin, and that tells you why there is an imminent gold war between the mountain Indians of British Columbia and the national, provincial, and municipal governments, although we are going to keep it all very peaceful as this fourth level of government and fourth geopolitical level for entry into the United Nations develops, which is to say, of course, the First Nation level. Now this map shows about a dozen major groupings of First Nation people in British Columbia, so potentially there you have immediately a dozen entries to the UN General Assembly, and all that is going to happen thanks to Bill C-15 and the UN Declaration on Indigenous Rights in support of this initiative. So this is the broader context of this presentation. Behold, one hell Canada, which happened when 1 BC went national.